Yeah, what it do, what it do? It's your boy D. Part of a group called Niggas Talk. Um, also boss of the Unofficial mayor. You know what I mean? You already know. But today I'm gonna be talking about World Star Hip Hop, aka the new Willie Lynch channel. Now, World Star Hip Hop mainly consists of three things, right? Music, honeys, and fights, right? So I'm about to break all this shit down for you, and then you can just research all this shit later, because I know that you're not gonna believe me because I'm black. It is what it is. Hey, internalized oppression, deal with it, right? So first we're gonna deal with music. Now, the first time I've heard Yo Gotti was on World Star Hip Hop, and it was on some freestyle shit, like you know how he said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had that raspy shit. Like, the shit was hard. Like, I was like, damn, yo, who's this nigga? Like, this nigga's gonna be popping one day, right? So, that's what I mainly look for World Star for. Like, I used to go on World Star, like, at least once or twice a week, at work, just to sit there and see what new music was coming out. Just to see what was popping and shit, the producers, the beats, and all that shit. Just to see that shit, because that's where all the new shit was. If you wanted the underground new shit, that's where you went. You went to World Star Hip Hop. Now, if you go to World Star Hip Hop, all you get is the same fabricated lines and bullshit. Everybody's song is the same. And plus now they glorifying drugs and shit. That I love coca. Like, that shit is like the worst ever. Like, back in the day, they say we glorify that shit. Biggie and Jay and Pac never said, I love coca. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got baking soda. Like, that's glorifying drug selling right there. And that's the music that we're getting recycled with every single day. Thank God for J. Cole's new album. And Kendrick Lamar's shit. Because the shit that y'all's fucking spit, and I can't even fuck with no more. The beat is excellent. But once you get to the lyrics, shit. But that's music side. So, like, yeah, what's next? Honeys. Oh my god. And the only reason why I'm saying honeys is because they call it on World Star. They'll call World Star hip hop honeys or some shit like that. So it's the only reason why I'm calling them honeys like that. So right. So the honeys is just basically the new Sarah Bartmans. Now, you should Google Sarah Bartman. That's Baartman, right? She was like an African slave that they used to put on display. Now, she looked a lot like the World Star women that you see on the website and shit. Curves, beautiful, ass for days and shit. Sarah had ass, right? And because of that, her beautiful black skin and curves and all that shit, she was like a museum artifact and shit. Like, people touch it, ooh, it's so soft, like, wow, the skin, ooh. And even after she died, they put like her bones on display. Do you know, like, back in like European countries and shit, matter of fact, not even European countries, even in America, you could still buy that shit. The European style was to look African, right? So they had metal cage under their dress to give the appearance that they had a big ass and hips. Like, that was beauty back then. So black has always been beautiful. It's just been covered with white makeup. For real. Right? So when you go to World Star and look at the females, you're like, damn, that shit sucks. Like, because you're like, damn, she looks hot. But then when you know the history where that come from, you're like, fuck, they're just putting you on display for master's pleasure. Which brings us to the last and not least, Mandingo fighting. World Star's famous for their fights. Like, that's all you can do. Most niggas, you hear World Star, somebody's getting swung on, right? Now, Mandingo fighting is when they used to put the slaves against each other and say, have at it for our enjoyment. Just go ahead and fight to the death. If you've seen Django, you've seen this shit, right? That shit wasn't no movie shit. That shit wasn't made up. That's some real slave shit. And you see, after slavery, they just did it with the drug game. Didn't give us no jobs. We had to make money somehow. They put heroin in them. They put heroin in the community at first and shit like that. Had people fighting over blocks, killing each other's cousins and shit like that. Putting the shit on the news. Bam, more Mandingo fighting. It's been going on for years. for centuries even. And we're just playing into it. Matter of fact, we even pay to put shit on World Star. You know how fucking crazy is that? We pay to put up our own demise. So I'm not saying to boycott World Star. What I'm saying is that you can even flip World Star to being something more powerful than it already is. We can have new music coming out that sounds more like the new national anthem by T.I. or David Banner Swag or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We can have women fully clothed in business suits. Matter of fact, I don't care what anybody say. There's nothing sexier. And I put this on my mama and my mama's mama that's no longer around. There's nothing more sexy than a woman fully clothed in a business suit. God damn it, that shit's sexy as shit. But I'm getting off the point, right? But that's what I'm saying though. We can do better, we can be better, we can post what we want and still be popular, still be popping. We can't let them tell us what's popular. We're always what's popping. You know what I mean? And that's real. That's message, tweet, pattern, Facebook. I hope y'all watch all this shit. I hope y'all Google, man, Dingo Fights, Willie Lynch, Sarah Bartman, all that shit, man, and get your information up. This ain't a hating against World Star. This is putting some light to your eyes. I'm hoping that you can see this the message.